Ruin my wedding to propose? I'll ruin your proposal, by user neitherglove4355. Throwaway account. I, 35M, have a young brother Todd, 29M, who had a complicated birth and had to stay a month in the ICU, and because of that my parents have always doted on him and almost denied him nothing, even if it was to the detriment of my sister Abby, 32F, and I. My brother drinks in on the attention and has on more than one occasion made himself the center of attention at either my sister's, or a cousin's special event. Because of this Abby and I have a strained relationship with Todd and our parents. Unfortunately, Todd met and fell in love with Lucy, 24F, who announced her own pregnancy at the baby shower my mom held for Abby. When I proposed to my wife Michelle, 30F, I just wanted to elope, but she really wanted her family to be there, so I invited my family out of obligation. While out, my best man Jim, 35M, noticed a receipt from a jewelry store slipped out of Todd's pocket. Jim confronted Todd about this, which led to an argument. Jim told me everything and I told Todd that he was no longer going to be a groomsman because I knew he was going to propose at my wedding. Todd cried to our parents, and which led to a blowout. In my parents' eyes, since Todd never admitted that he was going to propose to Lucy at my wedding, I was unfairly judging him. I refused and brought up Todd's past behavior. My parents couldn't refute this and got Todd to agree to not try anything at my wedding. This wasn't enough to convince me to let him be a groomsman, but I warned him that if, as a guest, he'd try anything I would make him regret it. Fast forward to the wedding, and surprise surprise, Todd walked over to Lucy and proposed to her during Michelle's father-daughter dance, and did it in a way so that everyone would notice. Cue my revenge. Jim and I had hired a woman to pretend to be Todd's side piece who cornered Todd and Lucy and claimed that she was pregnant with his baby. Todd denied this, but when she called his phone, I gave her his number and messed with Todd's phone to incriminate him. It didn't look good. Lucy threw the ring back at Todd and left in tears. When Todd saw the smile on my face, he knew that it was me, and I didn't respond to a single call/text from him or my parents until after the honeymoon. Lucy has thrown Todd's stuff out and has been denying access to their kid. Todd is furious and is demanding that I clear his name. I sent him a text saying that I had no idea what he was talking about, as well as a screenshot of a bill for the wedding, and gave a vague message demanding reimbursement for half of the wedding costs. Michelle knew the whole time what I was planning and gave me the green light after Todd ruined her moment with her dad, so I felt pretty good, but now even Abby thinks I went too far. He lied to me, so I left his number everywhere, by USCR2. I've been dating this guy I really liked for 3 months. I was happy and I thought things were going great. Eventually I kinda just started feeling like he wasn't being honest with me, so I wanted to end things. Every time I would bring up my concerns, he assured me it was all in my head and I needed to relax. He had at least 2 chances to leave me alone. Even though I liked him, I just couldn't shake the feeling. The day before yesterday he showed me something funny on Facebook he posted, but when I went back the next morning I could send it to one of my friends and it wasn't there. So I started searching him under a different name and I found his real Facebook with all the pictures and videos of his actual long-term girlfriend in another state. He looked very much in love and I was very disappointed because I never knew and wouldn't have stayed around if I would have. And I gave him chances to leave me alone. So yesterday I spent all day signing him up for everything I could find that asked for a number. Cat facts, weather updates in different states, car insurance quotes, life insurance, Bible verses, coupons, everything I could find. His phone will be so full of spam. Then I posted screenshots of our conversations all over, their pictures together from as recent as the night before. And I took out his name so the number was visible at the top. He was so mad at me. I have never done anything like this before, but for years men have been lying to me, breaking my heart, making me feel stupid, and it hurts, and I just snapped. But I do not feel bad and will not apologize. Update: sure, I'll pick up your Sephora package, by user Ida_2191. Previous: https://old.reddit.com/r/pettyrevenge/comments/six-elb0/sure_pick_under_up_score-your_package/. I gave her and her mother multiple chances to come clean and make it right. She thought she would get away with stealing hundreds of dollars from my son and I, and she almost did. I was about to be held responsible for her maxing out my emergency credit card because I donated the stolen goods, therefore inadvertently taking ownership of it. Except she got greedy and opened 3 credit cards in my name and maxed each of them out the past few months. I was told she would be arrested sometime this week, but was surprised that it happened tonight. I don't know the details surrounding how it went down. All I know is she is sitting in a Nevada jail on identity theft/theft charges. She isn't getting away with it and her mother isn't going to be able to get her out of this. And speaking of her mother, on Friday I officially filed for divorce. I'm hoping an uncontested divorce will be quick because I'm not fighting and I want nothing from her. My son and I are in our new apartment starting over from scratch. Jay gets to finish his senior year with all of his friends. This nightmare is wrapping up. With a police report and an arrest, the credit card companies have to reimburse me, which I hope is quick because we are sharing our last pack of ramen and last roll of TP, but justice will be done. It's time to mourn and move on. TLDR, Hallelujah K got arrested. Little Miss is finally getting what she deserves. Dumped me but stayed signed into your Netflix, did you? By user unlucky_low_6254. So my GF dumped me a few years back after cheating and I'm completely over it. Anyway, like I said, I'm over it, so I thought that now was the best time to carry out my revenge. Because I'm over it. So I noticed that she left her Netflix logged in on my laptop and Google has remembered the password. I have had my own since, but it always asks which account I'm going to log into and pre-populates her password, etc. So about last month I just logged into it. I don't know why, but just was kind of half interested in what she had been watching. I saw that she had been watching Breaking Bad and was on S2E3 and just logged out and didn't think much of it. Until 3 AM. I woke up and had devised the most devious plan. I logged back into her account and just started letting it play right from where she had left off. Left it a couple of hours, then turned it off. So next time she logged in it would have skipped a few episodes and the point as to where she was. I then started putting shows on I know she doesn't like, so it comes up on her recommended and really fucks up the algorithm. I just can't wait till she starts getting suggestions based on shows she doesn't like. It would be a real shame if her and her new BF fell out and started accusing the other of watching BB when the other wasn't there, wouldn't it? Anyway, I'm over it and not bitter anyway, so all good. Hope all goes well for her when she accuses her BF of watching Paw Patrol. Mathafkar. Update, to anyone saying I'm not over it. You are right. It is written in a sarcastic manner to emphasize the pettiness, which I don't think many of you picked up on. Anytime I think about it I can't help but giggle. By user by 11 Brothers Wagons. I used to work for a guy that was a massive asshole. He purchased the business on a whim and swiftly ran it into the ground. I left the place, but he did his best to drag my name through the mud well after I was gone. In response, I had business cards printed that say "You park like a jackass. Give me a call for a free parking lesson" with his phone number listed underneath. Anytime I see someone park terribly I will pop a business card under the wiper. It brings me such joy to know that on any day of the week this guy is going to be ultra confused by some random person calling him and telling him to go and fuck himself for commenting on their parking.